There's a very rich history surrounding Bronco football, but there is one accolade the program has never seen, and that's the Heisman Trophy. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Alexander Huddleston, taking a look back at the record-breaking season for Boise State's Heisman hopeful, Ashton Jeanty.
I believe that he's going to be in New York for the Heisman. I believe that because I see him work.
It has been over 2 months since head coach Spencer Danielson made that statement. Thursday night, I attended a Zoom press conference with now Heisman finalist Ashton Jeanty as he settles down in New York ahead of the big ceremony on Saturday night.
It's a great opportunity, and I'm just extremely grateful to be here.
But how did Jeanty get to this point? Let me take you back to the end of the 2023 season. After a dominant sophomore campaign last year, all eyes were on what Ashton Jeanty would do once the transfer portal opened. But on December 5th, 2023, all questions were answered with one post on X.
No dollar amount was really going to change those outcomes. It was just about the place and the opportunity that I had, and Boise State offered that to me since day one before any of those other schools.
Fast forward to the beginning of this season. Early on, Jeanty prevailed as one of the most dominant football players in the country. For 5 games straight, Jeanty led the nation in rushing yards, averaging over 10 yards a carry. Many Bronco fans calling him the human first down.
Relentless. Absolute relentless. I mean, talk about a guy who puts his team on his back, loves this team, and will find any way to score because he knows that's what his team needs.
Jeanty was an unstoppable force, earning multiple Mountain West Offensive Player of the Weeks, breaking numerous conference and school records, leading the nation with 2,497 rushing yards and 29 touchdowns. The running back built a stellar Heisman resume. But all year, the country has watched as Jeanty closed in on football legend Barry Sanders' single-season rushing record, now only 132 yards away from history.
That would be kind of like the cherry on top, to break a record that's been around for decades. All these goals and, everything that's happening right now, I've always had my mind on it, but, I couldn't look too far ahead. I just had to, trust the process and take it day by day.
Jeanty helped his team win the Mountain West Championship game and propelled them to the 3rd seed in a first-round bye in the college football playoff. But for now, Jeanty sits in New York, hoping to hear his name get called for the Heisman.
Watching the film, who is he as a person? I truly believe when all these voters do that, I don't think it should be close.
The ceremony will be held at 6 p.m. on Saturday, and we'll have the results for you then. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Alexander Huddleston from Boise State for Idaho News 6.